Great opportunity for all of our guys. Everyone played at least 11 minutes tonight. Felt like we made big improvement from the first half to the second half, especially on the defensive end. It's always hard in these games because guys are still in summer mode defensively, even though we had 10 practices. There's a tendency to not close out as close to a shooter as we need to, and Carleton's a team that shoots the ball extremely well. You take a look at their numbers, and they were 7 for 17 from 3 in the first half, and they did a great job on the three-point shooting in the second half. But more than anything, it was just an opportunity for guys like Bryce Jones, who hadn't played in a year and a half, and then our freshmen, to get some minutes in a tough environment and just continue to get better as a team.
What did you think about Katin kind of being the offensive catalyst there in the second half?
He was terrific, and we're hoping that's the nature of our team this year, that different guys will bring it on different nights, and the opportunities were there, and we found Katin, and he made tough, hard shots. And one thing about Katin is that he loves the big stage, and he loves when the game is on the line, and his feet were set, and so we wanted that confidence shooting the ball. But he made big plays. He's so experienced coming from Mater Dei and all the summer basketball he's played that he certainly is going to be a big part of what we do this year.
Coach, the significance of having a game go down to the wire, like you mentioned, is briefly for the younger guys and stuff.
Well, it's important. I told the guys after the game, there's no doubt once we get to November, we'll have teams scouted. We didn't have a scouting report on Carleton. We were way more worried about what we were doing, and yet we had great respect for Carleton and the fact that they would be ready to play. It would be a big game for them. And so we made adjustments on the fly. We did a good job in the second half of contesting shooters and did a much better job on the defensive boards. I know that they got 9 offensive rebounds in the first half, and then we limited them to 3 offensive rebounds in the second half, even though they missed a lot of three-point shots. So we did a much better job. So is it the World Series? No. But at the same time, anytime we put our uniform on or go on the floor, it's very important that we find a way to win the game. We did that tonight, and we'll continue to make improvement. It's just a step toward getting to practice in October and games in November.
You talk about Marshall at the end there, free throws, the dunk, the steal.
Big deal for us to go to the line and make big free throws. It's all part of the process of improving on some of the things that were difficult for us at times last year, and Anthony showed great leadership tonight, and our guys were extremely coachable coming off the floor. They know that we're going to play a number of different lineups, and we're going to play a lot of guys in different combinations. We just want to make sure that our guys like Bryce Jones get experience, and our freshmen have an opportunity to play in the guts of the game, and so we'll continue to do that. It's all part of the growth of our team, and certainly we'll start a different lineup tomorrow than we started today, and we just need to find a way to make plays down the stretch, particularly in the defensive end. I thought we did that with the game on the line.
What do you think offensively? Because it seemed pretty ragged at the start, but picked up a little bit. Obviously, everything looks better when Reinhardt starts knocking down threes.
It always looks better at the end of a play when a shot goes in, but we did a better job of finding each other in the second half. Did a better job of throwing the ball in the post. And part of that is, again, just getting out of what I call summer mode. And certainly Carleton is well coached, and they had a scouting report on us, and so they were able to take away some of the things that we do. We only have 4 or 5 of our sets in right now. We're a long way away from being where we need to be, and part of that was by design with our coaching staff, just wanting to make sure that our guys kind of figure that out on their own at this time, so that we play and give our guys space and freedom and share the ball. But you're absolutely right. It was a little ragged to start, but we made some very big plays down the stretch, and the big part of that was we didn't get enough stops in the first half. We're at our best, like every team is, when we get defensive stops and rebounds and push the ball. We limited them to 3 offensive rebounds in the second half. That gave us a chance to get out, run the floor, and share the ball.
First road win in a long time. Do you remember the last one you had?
That's a great question. We did not have nearly enough down the stretch last year, but I may have been Boise Air Force, actually. So that's one of the things going into the season. It was important for us to do better, especially down the stretch on the road. We didn't play nearly well enough at the end of the year on the road. And that'll be a big part of what we do. And so again, just a first step and many steps toward trying to get ready for November, but always important to try to find a way to win a game.
To kick off this Canadian trip, how big was it to have a game like this, opposed to, say, a 20-point blowout?
It's huge for our guys to all remember and understand how physical the college game is. The fact that it was officiated very fairly, but it was a very physical game, and there was contact. And you just don't feel that, whether it's in summer league or whether it's in pickup games in the summer. You just don't feel the physical nature that this game was. So again, to come down and do it together and to do it with different guys on the court at various times and to make big plays, to get a steal or a defensive rebound, to execute a set that we called out of a timeout. Big deal for us. It's a long way to go, but certainly progress was made tonight.
In there, what was it like playing that? It was a decent crowd.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had a lot of fans come out and support us. So, you know, when the game is kind of stagnant, they gave us a boost of energy to go out there and play a little extra harder. And, you know, we have a lot of depth on the team, so it allows us to go out there and play as hard as we want. And then, you know, you got somebody coming behind you, so you can just go out there and get your all.
You ever played a road game like that since high school where you had like a tiny gym and 500 fans?
Not really, but it kind of reminded me of the summer league we played in the summer, you know, at Durango and the middle school. So it kind of had that feel to it. So I was pretty excited to be playing a part of it, and you know, I thought it was a good start for us.
Matt mentioned a moment ago it was a ragged start to this game, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, you have guys that haven't played, you know, in a competitive game like this in a while. So for them to get back out and, you know, get the field, and for us to play together as a team, you know, I thought we did pretty good. Came out kind of slow, but at first we looked real good. So, you know, it's a learning process. This is what this whole trip is about, is us learning how we play with one another and just gelling, basically.
Would you rather have a game like this go right down the wire or a 20-point blowout?
Games like this that goes down to the wire, you know, it's a very good learning experience. You know, when you beat a team by 20, you know, you still have to work on stuff, but you really won't get that feel that you would like say a game like this. So, you know, it's situational where, you know, it's going to be a lot of games like this probably, so it'll help us in the long run.
Talk about Katin. I was just saying, talk about Katin here.
He gave us a big spark. You know, we expect that from him. You know, coming into the program, we know he's a shooter and what he can do. So, like I said, that's expected.
The play near the end where you jumped the pass, were you looking for the steal that whole time, or did you just kind of see an opportunity and jump out?
I was looking for it. You know, the whole game, they was coming off the pick and roll, throwing it back. So I kind of wanted to play in between him and my man. I really didn't want to commit myself fully, and then they throw a skip pass and go up to 3. So, you know, I just tried to make the right play at the right time, and I just so happened to come over the steal.
I feel pretty good to just kind of get the basket and then the free throws that ice it for you.
Yeah, definitely. It was kind of tense a little bit, so when I got that little breakaway dunk, you know, it kind of eased up the game a little bit.
These guys are well coached, though, aren't they?
Definitely. You know, the plays they were running, you know, they knew what they wanted to do, where they wanted to get the ball, and they ran into the tee. So a lot of credit goes out to them. They played us hard, and like I said, this is a game that's going to benefit us down the road.
Perfect. Thank you.
Offensively, then you got hot in the second half. Some threes, everything looked a little bit better. Talk about the second half for you.
First half I kind of struggled a little bit, but I had faith in my teammates, and they just told me to keep shooting the ball. The coaches told me to keep shooting the ball, and once I hit one, I hit a few others, and just trying to play hard on defense as well. I wasn't knocking down shots in the first half, but I was playing hard, you know, getting some steals and you know, knowing my defense assignments. But I'm just happy, you know, we got this game out of the way. It was a big learning experience for everybody. And, you know, I'm just happy I get to play with this team all year long.
Talk about the experience playing in that little gym with 500 fans, your first game for UNLV, what it felt like.
It was great, you know, the first game, just to get out on the floor. You know, I know it's not a regular season game, but still, you know, it's the first game of me playing college basketball, and I just had a great time. You know, went out and just played as hard as I could, and, you know, gave my 100% effort.
How did it compare to what you expected your first college game to feel like?
I don't know, man. It was just it was fun to me. It was exciting. You know, the nerves were kind of there, but once, you know, I started playing, I got them out, and you know, just the coaching staff and the players, it was all, you know, behind everybody. So it just felt good that, you know, you have a whole team and coaching staff behind you. You know, the fans were here too, so that was crazy as well. They were a good team. You know, they had some good players, and I heard, you know, last few teams that came up here and came to play them, it was close as well. So it was fun. It was a great game for us to get, you know, especially our first game to play one of the best teams out in Canada. So it was good.
Talk about this again about hitting some big shots here at the end of the game when the team really needed it, a tight game. And Coach said that you like the big stage.
You know, I love it, and the more opportunities I get, I feel comfortable. And you know, the team has faith in me late in the game, and we need shots, so I'll knock them down, and, you know, just play as hard as I can. But definitely, I like, you know, being the guy to knock an open shot down when it's close, because I feel like I have a chance to do that. You know.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.